The dialogue. The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
Let us all join the dialogue and let all voices be welcome.
The dialogue. The dialogue.
All right, this evening from Barclayville, downtown Barclayville, the Farmers Dialogue. This session is beginning here at Barclayville City. Thank you very much.
The dialogue.
All right, from Barclayville, deep in the horn of the southeast of Liberia, this is the capital of Grand Cru County. And Grand Cru is one of the counties earmarked for the Rural Economic Transformation Program, RETRAP, a program of the Ministry of Agriculture supported by the World Bank. We are here today to talk with farmers who are involved into cassava production, cassava growing all across this county, but we got farmers around Barclayville actually tonight. To begin, may we all stand up together to sing the national anthem. Let all of us stand up this evening. Thank you very much.
The dialogue.
That was sing it. You're not able to sing it. Just say, You're correct. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Clap for yourself and clap for Grand Cru County. All right, so this evening we sit down, please. This evening we come to Grand Cru and specifically the capital, Barclayville. So we are happy this evening to come here to talk about farming. And this is the Farmers Dialogue in Grand Cru and across Liberia, in partnership and with support from the Smallholder Agricultural Transformation and Agribusiness Revitalization Project, STAR P, and the Rural Economic Transformation Project, RETRAP. Both projects are supported by the World Bank and IFAD. And so tonight we gather here to gather from these people. What is it they are involved in? What kind of agriculture work? And this is mainly a RETRAP area. And these people gathered here are into cassava production, particularly. On the line to Monrovia, as you can see on this board this evening, we got Jeke Tano. He is the head of the operations of RETRAP, the group that should be working with y'all. We got him here so that he will tell you later what RETRAP is and what RETRAP is hoping to do with you and you will say what your problems are, how you're benefiting from them. So that's why we come to Barclayville. Before we begin, I know this is a hugely Christian area. Let somebody come to that mic and pray for us this evening. Thank you. Anybody? The Farmers Dialogue RETRAP at Barclayville.
The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
In Jesus' mighty name.
Amen.
In Jesus' mighty name.
Amen.
Let's rise to our feet. Everybody stand.
1 minute.
1 minute. Again, Father, we thank you today for this gathering. We appreciate you. We thank you for our guests that arrived here safely with no problem. Lord, as we have come to discuss the issue of farming to improve our skill and productivity in this country, we pray that you guide us into the discussion, that everything be fruitful in Jesus' name.
Amen. Amen. Thank you. May we be able to plant more cassava, more pepper, more everything we eat. Anything you can plant to eat. So we are happy. Tonight, our business is to be able to get you to exchange, to share ideas with Jeke, who happens to be the operations manager for the Rural Economic Transformation Program of the Ministry of Agriculture. And so we want to be able to get a welcome remark from any of you. Anybody can welcome us, preferably our brother here.
The dialogue.
All right, I'm Adolphus H. Wiese Sr. I'm taking this time to welcome Mr. Colley and his team. I am into the farming, cassava farming, are producing cassava. So, Mr. Colley, we want to take this time on behalf of all the farmers that are here. We want to welcome you. Thank you very much.
We are happy to come. We also appreciate your welcome to us. We are particularly grateful to the Silver Key guest house downtown Barclayville, which has allowed us to sit here. And so we want to thank them. Now, this evening, we'd like to have a statement from the facilitator, one of the facilitators here. Prince and Alicia are here. So, Prince K. Wiese is the county level facilitator of RETRAP, the Rural Economic Transformation Program. Thank you. Prince.
Thank you.
Your farmers are Barclayville and Tano Jeke on the line from Monrovia.
The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
Let me first say good evening to my chief.
Come closer to the mic so we can hear you.
Okay. Good evening to my chief. And
Good evening, Prince. Good evening.
Okay, and good evening to our farmers. Good evening also to Mr. Colley and his team. Really, I wanted to go in depth, full detail with what we have done and what we up
Well,
to
don't
do.
worry. Just brief us 5 minutes and then later we can talk, because he's also having to spend a lot of money and we want him to come and then go. Yeah, so you will talk to you farmers, don't worry. Just give us a briefing at 5 minutes.
The dialogue.
Okay, so the Rural Economic Transformation Project of the Ministry of Agriculture came to Grand Crew since last year. We started working with our farmers in the county. When we were coming, we have a target. RETRAP gave us a target. That is, when you go in the field, this is what you should do. So our target was to work with 12 FBOs in the county.
And what are FBOs? What we call FBO?
FBOs are farmer-based organizations. So it was just like when you go, don't work with individual farmers. So when we came, our target was working with 12 FBO farmer-based organizations and certain group we call SME, small size, medium enterprise. These are people that transform agricultural products, add value on agricultural products. Like if you had a cassava, you transform the cassava from the raw stage to maybe super gari. So these are people that we came to work with. So since we entered the county, we were able to meet our target. We get a 12 FBO and we have started working with them. So the process is ongoing. Tell God thank you. The process is ongoing and our farmers are working with us very well. We have concluded our target. The registrations have gone through and our farmers are happy. They are now working with us. So I want to say thank you to my chief for the kind of effort and the kind of support that you are giving us. So our farmers are here. They are going to interact with you. So farmer, please, as you'll be interacting with Mr. Jeke that is on the board, he's my boss. Please do not vent anger on him. Take your own time.
That one, and I have been there.
I come here. Mr. Jagger is going to address you very well. I know him.
Okay.
He's our boss. He's going to address you very well. Please ask questions and discuss things that are in line with this project. Do not go outside of what we are not discussing here. So I want to say thank you and thank you for coming.
All right, the Farmers Dialogue, Prince, we say thank you. And like we say, Jackie here is on the line from Monrovia. Anything we're doing here, he's listening. I know there have been all kind of little gossip here. Oh, the people lying to us and all that. That is why the World Bank and IFAD hired us, LMDI, to do what they call communication for development. And this is the way for you to actually get involved. So tonight is your night. We want to listen to 2 men, 2 women, or 3 women, 1 man, because the women plenty by you. I know in the country here, so women can make farm. But the women are more here than the men. And so they will, first we will let you tell them in 5 minutes what RETRAP is, what it wants to do for the people of Liberia through the farmers, where your specific areas of concentration really are, so that these people can be able to know. So we have them here. You will have 5 minutes to present to them. So thank you very much, Tano Jeke on the line from Monrovia. We can see you live. So interact with these people. Thank you. Let's hear you in 5 minutes.
The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Colley. I'm very happy to be working with my farmers, and I want to extend my gratitude to all of the farmers. I say good evening to all of you. Good evening. I want to see you waving there. I know you can hear me clearly. Good evening to all. Okay, I'm happy to see all of you. Let me first extend my thanks and appreciation to all of you for coming, taking up time to participate in this program this evening. We are very happy at the level of RETRAP. We are very happy to participate in this program. And I would like to extend thanks and appreciation to Mr. John Colley for this outreach. And this is what, this is the particular reason he was employed for, and we are happy that he's implementing it. So our dear farmers, we are happy to inform you that the Ministry of Agriculture is looking out for you. And this time around, the project is being treated differently. I know over the years, you've been saying, oh, all the time the World Bank gave money to the government of Liberia to see how best they can reach to farmers. They have not been reaching to farmers. And this time around, we have organized a project to be able to reach out to you. And this is why you see this program going on like this, because we have to communicate what we intend to do for you and what we will continue to do for you, so that you understand where we're going from here. So, first of all, the project is the Ministry of Agriculture project, and we want you to know that clearly. This project is being funded by the World Bank through the Ministry of Agriculture and the government of Liberia. So the government of Liberia went out to look for money for you, the farmers. They credited the money from the World Bank. They said, we'll credit the money from you, but whatever we're doing for the farmers, we will give it to them free. So we call it loan. What we are getting, we call it loan, but what we are giving you as farmers, we call it grant. It means that everything we're giving you is free. Please don't let nobody ask you, say, oh, you will pay this money back, or you have to pay money to benefit. No. The overall idea is, let's do this for you. Once we do this for you, we can empower you, and we will make more farm. You will get more money, and you will be able to reach out to your children and do more for your children, put them in school, get more money, get more income. So that's the whole idea behind the project. And to do that, in one dimension, they will give you, the farmers, the traditional farmers, all what you have been doing. You have been planting cassava over the years. Everything you need to plant cassava, they will provide it to you. Everything you need to plant cassava, we will do, we'll make sure we provide it to all the farmers we have identified and registered through the biometric process. First, let me ask, all of you sitting there, have you been registered to give you your biometric ID card? I mean the national biometric ID card. Who all have been registered? Who all have gone through the process? Oh, okay. So you see now that the ID card we're about to give you, and now we don't want taking the ID card, right? The national biometric process, what they say citizen ID card, that what we're taking for you. So we capture you as citizen of this country, and you now have to pay for it. We don't want paying for it. As a citizen and as a farmer. So that ID card, pretty soon you'll start receiving it because the people have started printing the ID cards. That ID card will be your trump card or your gateway to receive all the items you're supposed to receive. Have you started receiving the cassava cuttings? Yes. Okay, so that's just the first component of it. Because the other things, we brought them and they just arrived in the country. So in the next 2 or 3 weeks, you will start receiving a lot of other items, which will help you farmers now to be able to develop and move forward. But then we can't move forward or we can't make you to get money without treating the other side. So if you see what I call our project development objectives, we say it is to increase productivity and market access. So while we're giving you all of the cassava cutting, the hoes, the cutlasses, the shovels, the diggers, the fire, so I will name all the things that you're supposed to receive. One person, each person is supposed to receive all of the items. Each person that will register is supposed to receive all of the items. And what we expect you to do is to increase your farm sizes. So if you are doing only like one acre, you need to increase all the way to 2.5 acres. That's what we're looking up to. So we'll give you all of the inputs that you need to do that. So while we're doing that for you, we also thinking about the market, because you can, no matter how many cassava you grow, if you don't have good people to sell it to, I can tell you, you will feel weak the following year. You will not even want to plant cassava. So the objective is to also start working with people that we call the SME or the agri-businesses. These are the people who will be able to buy the cassava from you for a better price, to be able to transform it into something else, what we call super gari, we call it cassava chips, we call it deeper, we call it starch. They're able to do all the other things because they can convert and they will be able to buy the cassava from you at a better price rather than only the GB people. You remember that only GB people buying cassava from you, you know the money, they will not pay good money for it. And you can't do all that work. Oh yeah, then only GB people buy from you, right? We will get a GB people on there saying now, but we need a commercial. That's why you see the cuttings we're giving you, we get both the poundable ones and you see the industrial one there. The industrial one for you to be able to grow more, for people to buy it and do starch and do deeper and do the cassava flour. So the other people who supporting their own different component called component 2, the machine grain. Their own, they will have to apply through a business plan so that they can get the money. And when they apply, they will tell us, we'll buy cassava from so and so farmers, some of your farmers that you're giving all the equal things to plant. They have to promise us that and put it in the business plan, because we'll be following them. So we don't just want you to plant the thing and eat it. We want you to plant it at a commercial level so you can get money to use it alternatively. When they say alternative use, that to put your children in school, to make them get educated, to buy better food for them, instead of raising the country chicken and selling it and buying imported chicken. You weigh in Grand Cru, then you eat imported chicken, it's not good for you and the children. If you want the children to grow up good, you have to raise the chicken yourself and be able to eat it. We're talking about nutrition, for you to be stronger, to get better, and for the children to think better. So we want you to start making money to do other things, to buy clothes, the clothes you're wearing, to be able to develop yourself in other means besides farming. So when you get the money from farming, because traditionally that what we get land. I know most of you get land down there, but what to do with the land? You need support. But if you have the support, you plant the cassava, what do you do with it? So we're creating avenue for you to be able to sell. So in Grand Cru there now, you people have to help our people that are there. You see, we got 2 persons there. We got Prince there, we got Alicia. We need to find people who can transform the cassava into something else. People who are buying for you. We need to get viable business in our place. We're ready to support them. We just need to identify them. Then we'll be able to provide support to them. We can give them up to 150,000 US that we can give it to them just for them to develop their business and buy from you. So once they get their business established and they're able to set it up, we can be able to support them to buy any number of cassava from you. So you yourself, you can have market, then you will be happy to produce the following year. So that's the whole idea behind the RETRAP. So we want to create market for you. We want to make sure that you plant more produce, and the challenges that you have with building markets will also be building markets for people along the whole corridor coming all the way along the road, so that you can have a place to be able to sell. And we'll be doing a road, you see the road from Tapeta to Toaster under the project. The project will be helping to fix that road because that road is bad. So when we thinking about agriculture, we're not just thinking about only you just planting on the farm. We're thinking about everything that is stored in the process for people to get to the market to sell their produce. So the road that is causing the problem that people not coming to Grand Crew to buy, we're going to work on certain part of that road. The markets that are not good, they don't have certain facility to help you. We're going to also help to develop some of those markets so that when you carry your produce there, they don't spoil. Because normally you worry that when you carry your produce, as soon as you reach in the evening time, you start worrying, oh, the thing will spoil, you start selling it cheap. Then you don't get your money order. It will call that one post-harvest losses. So we're finding a way to address all the other issues while we're helping you at the same time. So this is just the beginning. I want us to interact more, but these are the different areas that we are looking into. So our counties that we're covering, Grand Crew is one of those. So we are in 11 counties. The project says let's deal with 11 counties first. But we eat different value chains. So we eat even raising chicken and pigs. We're also helping people who are raising chicken and pig, because when you're eating a cassava are carbohydrate, right? Rice are carbohydrate. You need protein, and protein comes from the meat that you eat. So we also supporting that area. Yeah. All we want to do is to make sure that we reduce the food insecurity in the country. We're supposed to be buying food for ourselves. We're supposed to be able to produce food for all of us to eat. Right now, as it stands, we're not even able to support ourselves with all the land we have. We're buying rice from way China. Imagine living way Grand Crew. The rice you eating coming from in way China. How do you feel about that? Imagine the chicken. That chicken cartoon you're buying. That chicken they're coming from way Brazil. In someone town, small town in Brazil, they take it, they bring it way to Grand Crew before you eat it. It is good. It's not good for all of us. So we all need to fight. We all need to fight to get to the soil. Let's produce more. And the thing that will motivate you to produce more, you shouldn't just produce and eat it. We are looking for a way to create market for you so that you can be able to sell to those people and make more money. Because the more money you make, you'll be encouraged to do more business. We want you to see agriculture as a business. Now, agriculture, everybody in agriculture, just poor, no. The way the project coming now, they want people in agriculture to make money. So even the people who buy, who doing cuttings, if you able to plant the cassava and say, I will be selling the cuttings to other people, we can make you do business plan, we support you. In fact, those are the type of things we're looking for now. So while you are doing your cassava farm, say, maybe my own, I will just be selling the cassava as a grow. I will sell the cuttings to people. You will make money. We will buy from you. Anybody that winning the bid for us, we tell them go buy from those people, because we have to encourage them to sell the cuttings.
What do they call? Hello, are you there, Tano?
Yes, I'm here.
What do we call cuttings? These are people who gotta break the English down.
The cassava stem, that we distribute on them.
Yes.
So yeah. So that cassava stem, we want some people. It should just be your business. You grow the cassava, you sell the stem to people for them to replant. Because the more they do that, we will have more cassava in the country, and the more cassava we have in the country, we will create avenue to be selling it out, because the people from China already told us the best cassava they see in the world are Liberia cassava. They won't buy our cassava. But we can't do that. We can't even the cassava can't even feed us the one we're doing here. So for you to make more money, we need some people while you planting the cassava to sell the root, what we call the tuber. We also need some people who will say our own work is only to plant and sell all the cassava stem so that people can cut it, they get away, they can cut it. I show the people supply us some already. You know how much money the people, how much money we spend on the people who sold to you? The people make plenty of money. You know some people make money right in Grand Crew there, right? We bought it for some people's farm. We bought the cassava, the one we distributing on your. Some people will bought it from their farm because they have bigger farm with cassava cutting. We pay them money. The vendor went there, we say you got to buy it from the county. That was the requirement. Buy it from the county. People who get good cassava cutting, who get good variety, because some of the people they got it from Kari. So we sponsoring Kari too. You will see we'll be bringing some there coming from Kari. That one they will tell us that these are the different varieties. They want for eating, they want for making depot. So you see all the cassava don't have the same taste, right? Some of the cassava they can call it basoge. Some of them they sweet. You can call it butter cassava. All the different varieties. Kari got it. That the research institute they didn't want plenty in it. So we in contact with them, we giving them money to plant different variety, and they got some for y'all. Because the last time we were operating the cassava variety they share around in the country, that y'all still got it. That y'all got it. So that why you see y'all in the county picking the variety, then we make carry to identify them and show them to us. Then we say these are the ones our people will sell. They want for eating, you can eat it directly. They want for industrial one. And we advise you the reason why you see most of the ones we distributing to y'all are the industrial one. We want to get you small the eating one because we don't want you to be eating small. The other one you got to sell it to get money, you can eat something different too. So you can buy chicken to eat. That one cassava you'll be eating, you'll be able to buy rest to eat too.
Okay. So now,
the industrial one will give you more money. So we'll keep interacting.
Right.
So let me list some of the items that we're supposed to give you so you can know what you're supposed to receive.
Exactly.
So each person, I'm sure you already received the cassava cuttings. If the cutting, I mean the stem, if the stem long, it's like 2 meters, you will receive 13 in a bundle, you will receive
the cassava steak, the cassava steak, not so the cassava steak. And then what we call cassava steak. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So that one, when that 50 so to be each of it, but when it's long, that 13 of that bundle will get each of it. The holes, the normal hole you can use, they will get each person 3. Cutlasses 3, shovel 2, diggers 2, fire 2, rakes 2, rain boots for you to wear to work 2, the rain suits, the coat suit, the raincoat for you to wear 2, the hand gloves for you to work so you can put your hand in the dust like that. We'll also give you hand gloves 3. Then the what we call fertilizer, but they get special one called NPK. We'll give you 1 bag of the 100 kg bag. Each person will get 1 bag. Then the other one they call urea. It's good for the, I think you already know the fertilizer. You know it because you've been working with it. The other one they call urea will also give you 1 bag of the 100 kg bag. Then we'll get something called agrochemicals for all those insects that come and eat your cassava. We don't want the cassava to spoil while you growing it. So all those pests and insects, we will give you different types. We call herbicides, insecticides, fungicides. We'll give you all the one there. Then we'll give you the spray can. Each of you will have 1 spray can. You don't have spray can, they put on their back to spray. So each of you will have 1 because that's what you need to use to be able to spray for the cassava. I mean for the cuttings. Then we'll also give you measurement tape to be able to measure when you are doing, because when you plant the cassava, I want people there that will help to teach you how to plant the cassava, the distances. So we'll give you measuring tape for you to be able to measure. And based on that measurement, when you measure the cassava properly, where to plant the cassava, you will see that your root will be bigger, the tuber will be bigger, the cassava itself will be bigger than the one they can put together. So there are a lot of practices people there will teach you how to plant the cassava for the root to be bigger than the other one. You can see some cassava, the root smaller. So all these things will help you. So wheelbarrow will give you 1 wheelbarrow. Then we'll give you a book to be keeping record. I don't know what that one is already there. I don't know whether they are distributed that one. But I want it for your record because we need to know how many cassava you planted, how many you selling, because that's the only way you know whether you're making money. So we got record book for you, printed properly, everything. You get it? Then in the end, we'll make a decision to see how much we'll give you to help you with your labor work. So some people, especially for the women, some people helping you and other things, the project will decide that one later on. So far that's it. Anything we can discuss later and continue.
The dialogue, Farmers Dialogue, indeed, in partnership with the World Bank and IFAD for smallholder agricultural farmers and rural economic transformation farmers across the country, is taking a break from Barclayville to be back.
The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
Hello to all of you, our farmers in this country. This is good news, very good news for all of you, the farmers in this country. The government of Liberia, through the Ministry of Agriculture, is right now working with 2 agricultural groups that are giving helping hands to all the farmers in this country for them to be able to make bigger and better farms, not only for eating, but to be able to sell and live a better life. The 2 agricultural groups that our government is working with are called Star P and RETRAP. Star P, the spelling for Star P is STAR-P, and the spelling for RETRAP is RETRAP, RETRAP. Now, the S in star P stands for smallholder agriculture, which means a small farm that is bigger than a garden. The T stands for transformation, meaning making farming different now, making it bigger and better. The A stands for agribusiness, which means making farm not just for eating but for business purpose. The R stands for revitalization, which means making farming better again. And the P stands for project, which is the whole idea of these agriculture groups helping our farmers. That is the project. And for RETRAP, the first R in RETRAP stands for rural. Rural. It means the interior part of the country where many of our people are making their farms in the interior. Then the E stands for economic. Economic is the business idea of this whole farming business. Then TRA stands for transformation, which means changing the way that we've been making our farm to make it better. And the P also stands for project. Star P is helping farmers who are into the rice farming business, in the oil palm business, and also those that are in the vegetable business, meaning people who plant cucumber, okra, bitter ball, pepper, and so many others. And RETRAP is in the business of helping farmers who are making rubber farm, farmers who are making cassava farm, and also into oil palm farm and rubber farm and all of that. But not only that, RETRAP is in the business of also helping our farmers to connect them or to make contact for them with the big business people who can buy their goods, who can buy their market. RETRAP is also helping our farmers by training them, giving them good training so that they can be able to make bigger and better farm. RETRAP is also helping our farmers by fixing the roads that are coming from their farm to the market, that they will be able to carry their goods for selling. This message is coming to you from the Liberia Media for Democratic Initiatives, LMDI, on behalf of the government of Liberia through the Ministry of Agriculture, with support from the World Bank and IFAD. IFAD is the International Fund for Agricultural Development. And my name is Simon Pape.
The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
We are back indeed. Now all your questions to Jeke. So now stay on the line right there so they can ask you questions, because the money we're using, right? So anybody got a question for the man, don't wait, we'll go and start gossiping here. We will not listen to you. All right. So the man is standing by there for your question now. Anybody? Yeah, but come to the mic, my man. I don't wonder what that man will hear you. Yes.
Okay, bossman. Thank you very much.
Yep.
While all you are seated here, we are getting you loud and clear. But then what I want to understand from you is, you did measure about each and every one of us we get, or tools, the tool we have will be 2-2. But then I want to know the role of women, because there are women there, whether they will join the men then to do the side brushing before playing the cassava sticks, or the men alone do the brushing, then the women try to wave and see that they can play the cassava sticks.
I think the man then should brush, man. My man don't bring that kind of toy here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, in fact, hello. I tell you want to ask different questions, but in fact,
please answer that one, Jackie.
Answer this one first, then I will come to the other one. Because the reason I'm asking this question, let me just come in.
Yeah.
The reason I'm asking this question is, most of our people, they just want us, the women, to join to and do the brushing. But as for me, from you now, then every one of us will know exactly that what part men supposed to play. That's my question.
Let me ask you, what part you want to play? You?
I want to do the brushing.
You want to do the brushing?
Exactly so.
All right, and you're suggesting to the other men here, and so?
Yes.
Check out what he asking. I don't know if that's part of your procedural thing.
In fact, that's a good question because it brings about something good. Okay. So you see, the reason why we say we can't work with individual farmers, just one person, no, we don't do that. So that why we get something called farmers-based organization, right? Yes. FBOs. These are farmers that will just put themselves together in one group to make sure that they're working together, because we believe that in the project, as far as the project is concerned, people should work together in a group. While you get individual farms, but you should be in a group for you to benefit from the matching grant. You alone can just say I'm a farmer, then we register you know. Okay. We'll ask you which group are you part of. You have to tell us that you are part of a group. So in that group, our interest is the group should always have more women than men. Every group should have women, they should have men. Yes. Because men have their own role to play and women have their own role to play. Yes. So the question you're asking, yes, the men should be able to take the lead in the brushing while the women planting. Okay. And most of the time that what we see happening in our own farming culture, we're not going to change anything that been happening before. No. We're not going to change anything. We just believe that when you're working in group, when your idea come about, maybe something happening on your farm, you're doing better, then the other people are doing better on their farm, just by coming together to have meeting. So that's why we love for you to have meeting as a group. Just by coming to have meeting, or the person heard something from the other people, and they think that is a good practice that you need to carry that will help you to increase your production. So we always work with groups. So that's the type of contribution. So everybody can find their strength. Yeah. You do what you strong in, and the other person will do what they can do better. Okay. Thank you.
Let me ask you, what can happen here in Grand Crew in the southeast? That women supposed to brush or that man?
That man.
The man supposed to brush?
Yes.
You can do it, or you can sit down and fold your hand, the women do it?
We can do it. The reason I'm asking the question is since that group work, so most of the people that I'm trying to claim that men and women should brush together. Right. Now I get it clear.
Okay.
Another question.
Yeah, and your last one. Other people got to talk.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. In case, as we all sitting here, I don't want no blame to even go on Prince or Alita. I want to know if you join the project and you are part of us, but then the work that's supposed to be done on the field and you are not going there regularly. Maybe you have more absence. Are you sure that person still members of that organization? That's my question. You are not working to join us, even though you started work, but time to go to work, then you are not regular. Then what would be the
I think your group should organize. Okay, I see Prince coming. Prince, we say.
We are.
Yeah. Please answer that question, Prince.
We are not the one that running your organization.
Exactly.
When someone is in a group and they are not working,
speak to the mic.
You have your bylaw. Please use your bylaw to we are the person, but we are not the one that running your organization. You have your own rules. So use your own rule when somebody is not doing the right thing. We the person are, or use what the bylaw say you should do to that person or what you should do. But we are not the one that running your organization.
All right, next question. Any woman? What the women there, man? That you're again, you're not talking, Then we'll go outside gossiping here, All right. Yeah, man with the green.
The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
Thank you very much, bossman. All the things you explain, you measure about the tools that we use to.
What's your name?
My name is Watterson K. Nimlen.
Okay.
So the material you talk about, 2 wheelbarrow, 3 shovel.
No, we borrow that one.
Okay, that means okay, 1 wheelbarrow. So the material you talk about, if whether it will be for one person or it will be for the whole group, that's my concern. So
you're listening to the man on the line.
Yeah. So
you're listening to the man.
Yeah. The answer is the things that are naming is for each person in a group.
One person, and that's all. Now what the man want?
One person in a group. That one person item. Yeah. So everybody in the group will receive the same number. Each of them in a group.
Then you put it together to work well. You might not get it. You say the other program. A cooperation. How you looking at me like that? You go talk over there, man. Women. Then you can't talk. Where you at, man? No woman get question. The man will soon go. My man come. But the women don't want to talk. That man can come.
All right. By way of introduction, I'm Mr. S. Broconto.
Okay, too.
Yeah, I want to appreciate Yaka ever so much for this program. Besides agriculture, the program promotes unity. It promotes teamwork.
Right.
Yeah, that's one of the greatest things I saw.
You hear what the man saying? Beside the agriculture part of it,
the agriculture part
is promoting you all to come together.
Yeah, it promotes all to come together.
Yeah.
It learns to give responsibility to individual in a group. So that one of the greatest things I really admire of this program. All right, my concern is on the issue of the presentation that he made concerning the tools. Though he said it, but to work as a farmers, the first thing is the tools. So like we try all by ourselves, and some of us don't have tools.
So
fact,
what?
So how soon will the tools be? Yeah.
Jack, what time the tools coming, man? My man,
very essential.
How long? Y'all gonna be long, short and long, man. When the tool coming?
So the first thing is the tools already in the country. So by 2 weeks from now, you will be seeing trucks in Grand Cru bringing the supply. In the next 2 weeks, you will see trucks in Grand Cru bringing the supply. The only challenge we had, we were observing the farming season. We know that farming is season. So when we put in a bid, our World Bank project here, they follow processes. They not let other organizations where you can go take the money, you go buy the thing that I know. People got to go into competition. And in Liberia, the coordinator will buy it, because imagine we're buying it for 11 counties, 12 groups. Each of those groups, you might know how many persons in it. Some of the groups get 25, some of them get 10.
And so what now? When the thing coming?
Each of those groups, each of the people receiving, you know how many containers we're talking about? Containers or tools that we bring in the country. So you put all the tools together in the country, it can reach. They put how to send for tools all outside of Liberia. So the ship had to bring it. So that will cause some of the delay. But by everything here, in the next 2 weeks, you will see all the tools in your country. You will see trucks arriving in the country, and the vendors will be bringing it. They're bringing it straight there. Not even coming back to our office.
Because Jacka, we've been through the road spoiling. Y'all waste time again. Y'all will not come here with a trouble.
Yeah, that's our concern. That's why the ones will be coming ahead.
Okay.
That the first one that coming, they coming to Grand Cru, Grand Gide because of the road. So we sending the ones ahead first.
Hey, woman ready to talk. Women, all women. They're here tonight. Let's hear you.
The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
I want to appreciate you. I want to say thank you very much for what you have just said. We listen to you carefully and we take note. My concern has to do with
You call your name?
My name is Madi Tuklo.
Okay, Mali.
I'm from Sikafa Group in Barclayville.
What is Sikafa?
Sito Community Cassava Farming Association. So my concern has to do with the brushing. Because for my group, the men are few. They are not many. We the women, we more than the men. And so because of that, they said what woman can do, men can do it. So we all started brushing together. Okay. But coming to this time now, we get into the tougher bush. And we the women, we're not able to brush that tough bush. So we started to appeal to the men for them alone to do the brushing. But then again, they said the stomach, they can't do the brushing.
They need food.
We are eating, so they need food. So we have to cook for them if they will do the brushing. So from what you have just said, I don't know how soon you will be able to help in that process for our men to start brushing, because we get into the tough part.
You mean with food?
Yeah.
You supposed to send food here, mama?
So no. So we not.
Y'all listen to Jacka. Y'all listen Google.
The dialogue.
We already encouraging them to be able to produce food. So y'all gotta produce food. We don't think we won't give you the ability. We won't give you the power to be able to produce a food. We won't be coming for food over there. We won't be bringing food over there.
Yeah.
We won't be coming for food.
I said y'all ain't got some cassava.
We empowering you. So
Jacka, wait small. Y'all ain't got some cassava before y'all were planting? To cook for the men.
We been eating it.
So small now there, sir.
Some there.
But then you're cooking for the men, man.
Yeah, you're cooking like one year.
Women. We got some more women to ask question. Where you at, man?
Yeah.
Your man island there. The man when you go now to Maryland, when call here again. Oh, they're not here now.
So you got a question? I myself, I want to ask you a question.
Ask your question, Jacka.
Yeah. So in our Grand Crew there, in our Grand Crew country, all of you that are doing cassava over there, who can buy cassava from you? Who buying the cassava from you?
Anybody? Yeah.
Now is who buying the cassava from you? And how much they can buy it?
Man, you want to? Who can buy the cassava?
The dialogue.
The people that buying the cassava from us, the Ghanaians. But now the Ghanaians doing gold mining and they scatter from Barclayville. Now that just few of them, yeah, we used to transform it into fufu. Then they will buy the fufu from us. But most of them left Barclayville. They gone to other areas to do mining. So it kind of difficult. We just buy it now from each other. We buy the tuber from each other.
All right. I see one man there. I think he won't respond to that question. You can stand by there, but man.
Oh, Yeke, that's why it interests me when you talk about RETRAP hiring other group that will be able to buy the cassava from us, because the farms we have, if we start selling, it means that it will be of waste. Because in fact, the local farmers that are here, their own cassava, they can be passing it all around.
So what you expect from him? We understand that. The man looking for solution, not
in a presentation. In a presentation, he talked about RETRAP hiring a group that will be involved into farina, that buying.
The man online, the man listening.
No, that was good. When you talk about the super gari, because if people are,
they will empower some group, to buy from you.
Yeah, that's the only way. But other than that, our cassava will be of waste.
Right. So, Jackie, is that what you said?
Yes. So the reason I asked that question, given the number of cassava quantities and all the tools will come into gear, you got to be able to sell the cassava when you grow it for it to give you money. So we need to have somebody processing cassava in Grand Crew County. We've been having our people over there every day who call in and who say, you won't get no cassava factory over there, we won't get them money. So they get back. The reason why we won't get them money, not because we like them, that for them to buy the cassava for you. So they can be able to buy the cassava, because in the next 1 year, when we give you all this support, we need somebody to be ready to buy it from you. So that's our own work now we on. So my question is, in the whole Barclayville, if you don't know anybody who can do the super gari, who can set up something there, you're sure in nearby city around here, who else can we support to be able to buy your cassava? Because we end up contract with them, we say you will be buying if we give you the money, because we will spend good money on them.
Now that's
you'll be able to buy the cassava from the people in Grand Crew.
Jackie, let me say this much. That is exactly why they're coming in. Among you now, who able to process and sell cassava? You need to find out. It gotta be people from here or Plibo or somewhere. Jackie, in River says, they say, I know you're not there, but you gotta go there. In River says, at the junction, I will give you the woman number. We met at the river, I know Temple River or Wakana River. The woman is there, I think a Loma woman. She there with some machine. She says she bought somewhere in from Ghana, and she there grinding the women cassava. We will give you that contact, those kind of people you're looking for. She is buying.
Those are the kind of people we want to support. Yes.
Right. So River, the other group we met in Panama. Panama is your other working area in Sino.
Yes.
Right. The people there are making gari now, but guess what? Those women are sitting in there and patching the thing manually with their children. They smoke, killing them there, and all kind of thing. Y'all need to do.
So it's not supposed to be like that.
Yeah. So I know what y'all will do about Panama, but on your list, the people in Panama are patching the gari with their hand, and it's not good for them. Now, can we help? We able to help there?
No. Yes, we will be helping them very soon. I saw their business plan already. They already sent something in.
Yeah,
I saw it, and we'll be helping them very soon.
Okay.
So those are the type of people we want to help, so that they can be able to have easy way to do the gari and be able to sell it and buy more cassava from our people.
And I can tell you,
type of people in Grand Crew.
Right, and I can tell you that this Grand Crew is just near Plibo. Plibo is almost a Ganta here. In fact, a Ganta. So I hope they will be able to go there and make their contact. Y'all look for somebody. They're not going to bring somebody from heaven to come buy the cassava. We the same one can eat it. So that's what the man saying here. Be better. You'll find those kind of people. Either so you start.
We get Prince, we get Alicia there. Don't help us. You just find somebody that the money we give the person is free for them. The only work they get to do is to make sure to buy the cassava from you.
So one of you can start the operation. Who knows? Huh? You never try, you never know. Let's take 2 more people, then we'll let our man Jackie go. Then we'll deal more with Alicia Harris and Prince Wisa here on ground. So, who that? Yeah, my man, come. Your question for Jackie. Jackie got to go.
The dialogue.
This is G. Philip Ray. My question to Jackie. Let me first appreciate him for his presentation. He made mention of grain. And
some money.
Yeah, some money. And mind you, when you hear about money, you want to know what actually will happen in the future. So I appreciate him, but again, what I want to understand is how well will it be like? Because, like for example, he's saying the tools will be coming and will be issuing to individual farmers. So in terms of the grain, can he a little bit give light? How will it be like?
So who will get the money, also?
Exactly.
Jackie,
yes.
Can you re-explain that process? Who will get grant?
The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
So we were just discussing people in a category of SME or even cooperatives. Do you have cooperatives in Grand Crew? You get any registered cooperatives there?
You got cooperative here? The man asking. Anybody got cooperative?
So part of the process now, what we want to do, when you're working together, we can transform you into a cooperative. Our people will be working on that. We'll get people from CDA to come work with you. To be cooperative, you recognize nationally as a farmer, because the cooperative CDA is a government-owned arm of recognizing all the farmers in the country. That be the organize the group together now. So why we bringing you all together? Yeah, as just FBO me, the people they get document, they get paperwork here, but they won't start getting together. Later on, they can be cooperative. So our goal is to make you people cooperative. So when you start making money from the cassava, you move to cooperative. Cooperative too can apply for the grant. Meaning that when you apply for the grant, they want that money coming to you to make a decision on how you want to spend the money. But we feel for you now, you're not structured properly here until you become cooperative. So what we did, we say, okay, we'll give you all the inputs and everything, you're planning, you'll get money. You'll be putting money in your pocket while at the same time making your group stronger, because right now the group, you don't stay not together yet, so you're not strong. That's why you see someone worried that one person now doing well. You can organize yourself, you can remove the person from the group. Once the majority agree that the person move from the group, that you all will move the person from the group. But when your group will get strong, the next thing we'll start talking to CDA to come and see you. Then we'll explain that whole process to you, how they can make you cooperative. So when you cooperative now, you can apply for the grant. Or you SME, the group we're talking about now, any group that can transform the cassava into something else and they do business in our Grand Crew, they are SME. They can apply for the money, we can get them money and they can decide, they say, oh, maybe I want to expand my business, I want to buy a better machine so we can be passing with our hand. They can come to us and say, oh, but we want for you to construct the place that will be doing the super gari, fix it for us, bring some machine, then that will help us to just do it automatic. Then that means we can be able to greater more cassava. Those are SME. That one, as soon as they tell us, they say they want that. They put in the business plan, we get them the money to do that. So like you were talking about Panama group now, that group, I got a business plan already. Just want to verify, I want to see their place. The people go there, they want to see their place. Want to see
hello,
their place. So real business people here.
Hello.
Yeah.
You broke off.
Yeah.
Can you repeat that Panama story? You broke off, yeah.
Off. So I said just like the way the Panama group, you will see that they say in their business plan to say they want to do something better. They won't be happy to be buying from the new group. For them, they've been putting themselves together a long time, but the new group of people, they just plenty. So one move from the level, we not stay not together, we not raise some money, we want to be doing different things now. So that's the way that the type of people we want to help. So all the challenges they have, maybe they want to build a new place to be able to pass work on their gari better. They want to have some machines, some better machines. Maybe they want car, some kind of vehicle to be transporting. They want to buy your cassava and transport it to their site. We will get them money to do all of those. So those are the people that can benefit from the machine grant. All they need to do, they got 2 people there. They will help them to do the application for the grant. When they write their business plan for them, they send it in town. So we got the way we structure it, we got the Ghana people here who hire that one that they own work. They not working with all, put them different side. So just for the process to be independent, they will come and see and say, yeah, the people are real farmer for you. Because we don't want to get the money to Karabure people who not get no place working, nothing. They just say, oh, that's also the Liberian people that they don't want to do anything like that. We say, yeah, that will bring us junior, then they ain't nobody yet. They ain't really related to anybody. All they need to do is make sure that the people we're talking about are real people. They exist. Then when they come back internal, then they can be able to process the document and pay them their money. Then they go to do that work. And once they improve, they will sign contract with us telling us that we will back as our friendly number of people. So that's why we're telling you now to go look. Say you don't have people like that in Grand Crew. You can encourage people from even Maryland who can be able to buy your cassava because we wanted to buy a better price. We wanted to be buying it that the GD people know. That the same price that the GD people, they won't get reason to give you our money. That means they got to buy at a better price and you will not pay the transportation because it will back up for them to come for it to you. Take that car now will give it to them free. So the reason why they come for it is to help you so that car pay now can add to your profit to make you get more money.
All right, so thank you very much. It's been a good time with you, Jeke Tano Jeke, on the line on WhatsApp line from Monrovia, Liberia, speaking with farmers here at Barclayville. It's been a good interaction. I'm sure these people understand a lot of what they didn't understand before, and we are sitting here this evening. But so now, Jeke, goodbye. Goodbye.
Okay,
if you want to stay online, fine, but goodbye. That's great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now let's get a closing remark from Prince, one of the facilitators, county level facilitators at Barclayville, for you, this county, to come and do our closing remark. Thank all of us and say small thing to the farmers as we close.
The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
I really run out of idea because
why
the happiness that is in me.
I got that.
Yeah, from the onset, I was overlooking the program.
Oh,
I never knew that this is how you're going.
You
to
don't
be.
know us?
I can't be there, Mr.
My man, I will jail you.
Don't jail me. I beg you, chief. So let me use the time to say thank you to the LMDR family.
Okay.
We hope and pray this will not be your last interaction
no
with
way.
people. If I have money myself, will invite you. I really want you to continue to interact with our people.
Money.
So to our farmers, I want to say thank you very much for coming. Thank you for putting a smile on Alicia and myself faces. We are really happy to see you turning out. Many of you are supposed to go on a farm today to do your personal work. Yeah. But because of our call, this is why you are here tonight. So we want to say thank you. Thank you to our DAO, the only DAO that we have, Mr. Wisse. Thank you for standing by us. Adolfo Wisse, the Cassava cotton man. Mr. Wisse, thank you for standing by us. We are so happy to work with all of you. Once again, thank you to our FBO leader. Thank you to everyone. Thank you very much. I am run out of idea. Thank you very much.
I got you. And I also want to excitingly say thank you to our coordinator of this project, Adam Tuba, a very good mobilizer. He helped a lot in getting this done, and I'm always happy for what he does. He's also your national quiz master. He's been doing a great job today. He's around. He's a little tired, but still around. So thanks to all of you. That's what we came for, so you can hear from the house's mouth that you will get some support. So like we said, please plant some pepper, good for us. Please plant some cucumbers, some, what you call it, watermelon. It makes people live long. They are very good, yeah? So thank you very much. My name is John Colley on behalf of all the team members, Eric, Johnny, our engineer, Jala Kane, our cameraman and videographer, Aliu Donza, our mechanic, Givlot Dennis, our driver, Fit Nubu, our field coordinator on this trip. I want to thank you. Have a good night. Yeah.
The dialogue.
Radio,